Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some beautiful DIYs. And today we'll start with DIY number 1. I have 3 beautiful pumpkins that I purchased at Dollar Tree. We will start with taking this metal leaf that I'm not going to be using for this project. I will put it away for maybe a future project. And also this plastic piece. And I will do the same thing to the next pumpkin. I will take out that jute twine and that little label. I have this chalk paint. It's white from Walmart. And I started off by painting the big pumpkin. I wanted to take that S out of there, but it just didn't work out for me. So I pulled out my sheets of fall embossed construction paper that I got at Michael's. And what I did is I'm putting some of this white glue. And once I spread the glue through the whole pumpkin, I'm going to face it down on that embossed paper. I'm going to let it sit there for several hours. And then I am going to come back and cut the excess paper out. In the meantime, as you're going to see here, I'm going to put some weight on it so it won't bubble up. That works for me. And while that takes place, I'm just going to go ahead and start working on pumpkin number 2. I'm going to use some of that moss color chalk paint. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and use white acrylic paint for the borders. And I'm going to go ahead and start painting and give it 2 coats of that. And help it out with some heat. And then I'm going to come back with this gold pen from Dollar Tree. I just want to give it that detail only because it's not perfect at this point. So I'll go ahead and trace around it. And I'm going to use several different colors ribbons. You can use whatever color ribbons you want. I found all of these at Dollar Tree, along with this burlap and this rose. I also have a rose made out of burlap as well. So as each pumpkin is being completed, I will show you a quick peek, and then I will show you how I put all 3 together. Now this ribbon, what I did is off camera, I went and I put it all together on top of the pumpkin. And here's a quick peek of how I did it. I put the pine cones up there along with the rose and the ribbons that I picked. Moving on to pumpkin number 3, as you can tell, I already painted moss green the pumpkin. The thankful sign, I painted it white. And the acorn along with the leaf, the color khaki. Taking a whole bunch of these ribbons with a little bit of raffia, gluing it together on top of the pumpkin. I also have a little bow that's already made from a different project. I'm also going to hot glue that one to the top of the pumpkin, right on top of those ribbons. I also have a wooden pumpkin that came a whole bunch of them in a package from Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to glue it right here on top of the raffia. And this is a quick peek of how pumpkin number 3 turned out. Please comment and let me know what you think. And coming back to pumpkin number 1, I'm going to go ahead and cut that excess out. I waited several hours, so now it is completely dry and no bubbles. This is the way it looks. I'm loving it. Taking a little bit of that jute twine, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around the top, just like you see here. I think this pumpkin turned out very pretty. And this is the way it looks. And now taking a little bit more of a jute twine and putting it in the border. You know that I love doing this only because I feel that it turns out, I don't know, it has a more finished look to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it all over the frame. Now that that is done, this is the way it looks. Doesn't it look more finished? I think it looks better than if I just didn't put none of that raffia around it. What do you think? Leave me in the comment section and tell me if you would have done that. And of course, more ribbon. I'm gonna do almost the same thing that I did to pumpkin number 2 and 3. Cut some of that ribbon, put it on top of this pumpkin. I am loving this pumpkin. And I have these leaves that I also purchased at Dollar Tree. I painted them white with a little bit of that moss color. I gave it a little bit of detail, put some veins on it, glue it on top of it just like you see here. And I took some of the raffia as well, gluing it on top of all those ribbons. And I have some pine cones as well that I'm going to be embellishing this pumpkin, just like you see. I am loving this. I also have some of these berries that I will be just to give it a little bit of that orange pop color. I think this is so beautiful. Can you comment and let me know if you like pumpkin number 1, 2, or 3? And I have this frame that I bought at Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using the wooden beads. I'm going to be cutting them off and also putting them on this pumpkin just like you see. Oh, I am loving it. I also have a wood leaf that you see right here. I'm also going to glue that right by the wooden beads, only to give it a different look. What do you think about these wooden beads hanging from this gorgeous pumpkin? I am loving it. I don't know about you, but please comment and let me know which of the 3 you like best. And now I am showing you how I put them together. I took some of the ribbon popsicle sticks, I cut them in 3s, and I am reinforcing the ribbon so like that it won't fall. And I will show you the final look. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, don't forget to comment and share with your family and friends. And here is a final look of how all 3 pumpkins came together. I am loving this project. I think it's so beautiful. Comment and let me know if you would have done it different. If you would have put all 3 in a frame, put them side to side. Comment and let me know. And now DIY number 2. I took these popsicle sticks, glued them together, wrapped them with jute twine, and this plate I found at Dollar Tree. I'm gonna glue this in the back of the plate with this little piece of Jenga or tumbling block. I wanna make sure that I glue it in a way that's going to be leveled out. And once that is completely done, I'm going to turn the plate around. I have a whole bunch of ribbons that I had put together for a prior project, that did not work out. So I'm going to be hot gluing this right here. And then after I glue this and this is in place, as you can see, I have a second plate that I also purchased at Dollar Tree. I'm going to take that plate and I'm also going to use some hot glue. You could use some more permanent glue if you desire, but because I like repurposing my DIYs, I'm going to go ahead and use hot glue, just like you see here. And now this is a final look of DIY number 2. I am loving this plate. I am going to display it in my kitchen. I think it looks beautiful. Comment and let me know if you like it and what you would do different. And I'm moving on to DIY number 3. I have this puffy big squeeze that I am going to put around this bottle. I love this bottle. I love the shape of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it around here. Wait a day or two until this dries up. And once this dries up, I am going to go ahead and take it outside and spray paint it with this Rust-Oleum spray paint. And once the paint is completely dry, I'm gonna go ahead and take out that puffy 3D squeeze out, just like you see here. I love working with this puffy 3D squeeze because it is so manageable. And as you can tell, look at this. I took it out and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So now let's embellish it. I have jute twine that you guys know that I love using. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around the neck several times until I feel that I have the desired look that I want, just like you see here. Once that is done, then I'm going to go ahead and put some ribbon in the bottom part of this bottle, just like you see here. And then I found these wall leaves at Dollar Tree, and this is the final look. This was a very quick DIY. This is the final result. I am loving this bottle. Tell me if you like it. If you do, leave me an emoji of a leaf in the comment section. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that notification button. And also, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video and share with your families and friends so they can also enjoy these videos. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Adios.